Yo, shout out to Trap Bundy. Shout out to Need God for having some of the most mouth-watering dynamic content I done ever seen. Period. So, I was asked a couple questions from Need God about foodies, and so I'm going to answer those, okay? How do you feel about the word foodie? How do I feel about the word foodie? I feel like foodie is a good blanket term. Let's be real. We know what it means, right? It probably has so many definitions to somebody, depending on their background and experience with food. For me, I don't know if you can tell, I like food a lot. A lot. I actually got some banana pudding sitting right to my left of me. That's how much I like food, okay? It is Thanksgiving, but hey, I'm a foodie. All right. Next question. How do you become a successful food content creator? Okay, let me look at the camera and do this. How do you become a successful food content creator? Well, I think the way that you can be a successful food content creator is by consistency. Duh. Everybody's going to tell you that, but that is the hardest thing to do. Be consistent. Make sure you're shooting every single day. Don't matter if you're cooking or you're going out to eat. Film the process. Is probably, I'm not going to lie, when I think about all the different types of content that you can create, other than maybe like doing reaction videos, and you can even do that. That's even food creator content. Why don't you go react to recipes? Now we just really made it easy, because now you can switch up the different types of content that you're creating as a food content creator. Right? You don't have to be in the kitchen all the time. You don't have to go out to eat when you don't feel like doing something. You could literally sit your ass down at the computer, put your camera up, and capture your reaction as you're going through other content creators' content. That sounds like the easiest thing. So, depending on what mood you're in, you can have different types of content that you're creating at all times. But nothing beats consistency, right? When you look at a lot of the trends and the growth patterns of a lot of YouTube channels, and I speak on YouTube in particular because I still do believe it is the premier platform for growing a following, right? A Instagram follower and a TikTok follower is not the same as a YouTube subscriber, right? Think about the amount of channels that you watch that you're not subscribed to, right? And then think about the channels you do subscribe to. I guarantee you there's a lot less channels that you're subscribed to than you actually watch. Why is that? It's because for me to hit that subscribe button, I gotta really mess with the content. I gotta really mess with whatever it is that I'm hitting that subscribe button to. It's almost like the subscribe button is like that prideful, you know, it's like, I'm not giving you a subscription. Why would I give you a subscription? You have to earn the subscription. You know what I mean? That's the type of energy that subscribers come with. They more engaged. They more likely to comment on some ish. They're more likely to buy a product if you're selling it. You know what I mean? They're more likely to read the description, click on affiliate links if you have them. A subscriber is worth substantially more than any other type of following that you could get on the internet. If we're talking about secondary, I would probably say Facebook. A lot of people would not think I would go there, but yes, a Facebook following on a page where you're also uploading the videos natively to your Facebook, that type of audience is far more valuable than any other platform. Now, and we're still on the topic of what it takes to be a successful content creator. It's listening to this entire damn segment. That's what it takes, okay? Now, where TikTok kind of plays into the whole ecosystem is that you can grow a following really fast. They're not the most engaged. They don't spend the most money. But because you can grow it so fast, you can get in front of so many people. It's just about content distribution. You want to get in front of as many eyes as possible, right? Because if you start watching it on TikTok, well, then your phone is going to catch cachet right? It's going to drop cookies on what you're interested in, and then it's going to end up recommending your content on other platforms that you're also watching content on. So that way you can make the connection. Oh, I watched them on TikTok, right? And then your followings on other platforms are going to grow substantially more with a viral TikTok presence than they would on any other platform, right? So TikTok is really the growth tool more than it is like a monetization platform. But because of that growth, as a byproduct of the growth, all the other channels that do handle monetization really well increase as well. So to be a successful content creator, you have to be consistent. You have to think content. You have to switch up your routine based on knowing yourself, right? If you know that there's a week out of every month that you just have a down month, well, now you need to figure out a schedule that can, well, then you need to figure out a schedule for creating your content that will outlast those weeks off. You know what I mean? So now you got to go into batch creation. You got to figure out, okay, today I'm going to make, you know, if I want to drop, you know, if you're talking about long form videos, you know what I mean? Long form, I'm talking about 5 to 10 minute videos, and you're like, all right, I want to drop 8 a month. Well, why don't you just make them all in 1 week and now you get the month off? You know what I mean? If you're talking about shorter content, well, why don't you just, you know, create for an entire day, just have a recipe day where you're just making a bunch of stuff, film it all, and then either you can do it, or if you don't like editing, you can then go on something like Fiverr or something like Upwork where you can hire an editor that's going to charge you an hourly rate, and they're just going to take that footage that you recorded all day and chop it up into these little 15-30 second clips, so that way you don't have to do none of the work, right? So if you're recording for 8 hours, you're only doing 15 to 30 second clips. You're going to have hundreds of clips to be able to upload in the future for short form content. And now you probably have months of content already ready to be uploaded, and you don't have to be thinking on your toes all the time. So in order to be a successful content creator, you got to do all those things. You feel me? Is Facebook a growth solution for food content? Do I think Facebook is a growth solution for food content creators? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, Facebook, so slept on, sleepertons. Yeah, you need, if you have any content but food specifically, you need to go to Facebook, right? Why? Because there's a little thing called the share button, right? Facebook is interesting in that it is blocked off. There are fences around your following, right? Especially if you have a private Facebook page. Only the people that follow you or you're friends with, people that you're friends with are going to see what you post and what you repost. So because of that mechanism, when some content gets in front of somebody and they really like that content, they're going to share it to their own little following, right? Well, what happens? People in their friend group are going to see it as well because they are friends and they probably like similar things, and then they're going to share it to their own little friend circle, and then it's just going to keep going. And that is what you don't get with TikTok. Well, I guess you can with the stitches and stuff, but that's what you don't get natively with IG. That's what you don't get with YouTube. They used to have it though. They used to have the reshare button. And it's also why Twitter is amazing, because you can do that same thing, right? So it's super slept on. And not only that, you can also monetize your content on Facebook. I'm not talking about posting. Like, this is what you shouldn't do. If you have a Facebook page and you're posting a YouTube link, don't do that. Upload the full video straight to Facebook and push it just the same, because once you get to, I think it's 10,000 likes on your Facebook page, and you get, I think it's 30,000 hours of watch time per month, and they consider watch time as like, or maybe it's 30,000 3-second views or something like that, right? But once you hit those two things, now you're able to monetize through advertising just like they do on YouTube. And a lot of the times Facebook not only pays more, but they also get more views per video than YouTube does because of that share feature. So yes, Facebook is a growth solution tool. So somebody asked me, do I think that the food niche will work with YouTube Shorts? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I just screamed at you. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. YouTube Shorts, like, is literally the shortcut that, no pun intended, literally the shortcut that people have been praying for. Now, I had to take a pause because I was like, is it more effective than TikTok? It might be. Now, the YouTube algorithm is no sleeper. It has been a beast since the beginning, right? And it's only getting better. Bryson Tiller, that was a bar. YouTube Shorts for food content is, yeah, I don't even have words. That's why I'm stuttering. It's like, if you're not creating shorts, right? And what is shorts, right? It's just short form content. So if you're creating reels and TikTok, you can use the same video for reels, TikToks, and shorts. Just get to posting. You know what I mean? It's that same concept of taking an hour's worth of footage that you're filming and chopping it up into 15-second clips. Just flood the timeline. Just flood the timeline. Shorts is one of those things that in the beginning, I didn't believe that people were just going to watch a bunch of short YouTube videos. But now that's what people are mainly watching. They're literally getting into the shorts funnel and just flipping through, just like TikTok, flipping through a bunch of short things. And it's leading them not only to grow subscribers quickly, which debatable about the quality of short subscribers, because they're not as connected to the long form content as a regular YouTube subscriber is, but they're subscribers nonetheless, right? It gets you to monetization faster. It gets you to watch time. It gets you to growing your overall numbers. So I'm not going to speak too much on that. The question was, can shorts be a solution to growth? Absolutely. Even with Need God, as you can see, I don't know if you've been seeing, but scroll through the videos. You see how many videos been posted. You see the frequency of posts. You see how many views that videos are getting. And it's been about a year. You know what I mean? A year of consistency. And finally at that year mark, maybe a little past, you're starting to see videos start take off a lot faster. You know what I mean? And that's really the opportunity with YouTube Shorts, is that not only are a large portion of the YouTube viewers starting to transition into being accustomed to watching shorts for an hour plus, but you get the benefit of the YouTube algorithm. If you have a great title and you have a great hook in the beginning of that video, people are going to stop their scroll and watch some delicious ass food content. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be longer than 10-15 seconds. And so from that alone, I'm sure anybody that's watched food content in the last 2 years has seen food review channels take off. You know what I mean? People sitting in their car reviewing fast food. Why is that? It's because it's great content. I want to know what that tastes like. I'm a foodie. You're going to catch me with some food review content when you're sitting in your car. Why? Because I do that too. I be sitting in my car. I was going to say munching, but Ice Spice just ruined that word. So, yeah. Smacking. All right. It was smacking in the car. But definitely take advantage of YouTube Shorts. It's P. Smith. Don't forget the 2 I's. Graduated money. Let's graduate that bag.